Hello, customer service supporters, and welcome to a new game on the channel, Smooth Operators, Call Center Chaos. So, I have played this game in the past, I really enjoyed it, but I wanted to go ahead and actually replay the game now and put it on the channel. I know that they have actually put out a sequel to the game, Smooth Operators 2, so we'll see how this does. If people seem to enjoy this game, then I'll probably go ahead and play the second game on the channel as well. But for now, let's start a new call center and see how it goes. So we're going to go with the normal difficulty here, where we start a company with 20,000 and a normal size contract. First thing we have to do is name our call center. I also am going to turn the speed to pretty much 0 here. So for our call center, since the entire purpose here is we're making phone calls and we're answering phone calls for different companies, let's go with Please Hold Incorporated. Tutorial 1 of 7. Hi, my name is Jill. I work in your reception area and I will guide you through your endeavor on creating and running your very own call center operation. First off, on top part of the screen you can see what speed you are running the call center simulation at, for how long you have been running your company, what amount of money you have to play with, and the current size of your workload. In the lower part of the screen you can also see what controls are available at all times. Good to know. Secondly, the first thing a call center needs are facilities. Luckily, your call center already contains a reception area. To get your call center going, you are going to have to add building blocks to have a place for your employees. In the shop menu, you can build everything and employ everyone you need to make sure that your call center runs and makes money. Your build to You build your call center with different types of building blocks and hire the staff that suits your needs. Whenever you select an item in the shop menu, all necessary information is displayed next to the items such as price and purpose. Your workload consists of 3 channels of incoming work: inbound calls, outbound calls, back office. You have to hire operation staff agents according to the workload of these channels. If your agents handle all the workloads for that day, you get a cash bonus. If, on the other hand, you don't handle the workloads, you get a cash penalty. Make sure you have a balanced workforce. Every game objective you achieve also gives you a cash bonus. Game menu. All support functions are located here. Reports and clients. From the game menu, you can view detailed real-time reports during the day to see if you are on target with your workloads. You can access your employee lists, human resources reports, and client contracts. Objectives. There are many milestones you can reach in the game, and each will give you a cash injection when they are achieved. Evolving your company. Hire project managers. They work on unlocking improvements to your call center, such as new items, educations, and upgrades. Everything you build in your call center can be upgraded. Upgraded items will increase their capacity and positively affect all the staff who work within and make use of the facilities. All of your employees can be further educated. Education will increase staff productivity and efficiency. They will handle a larger workload and make more money. Increase your workloads. Hire account managers. They take care of your client contracts. They also close deals with new clients for your agents to work on. Time to start. At any time you can view this tutorial again from the game menu, but now the time has come to get started with your own call center. So get acquainted with the shop and game menus, build your first operations block, and hire your first agents. Good luck. Alright, so we have a weapons company is our first company here. Good to know. You struck a deal with a new client. This base workloads are in now, start building. So we have weaponsca.co. We're going to have 500 inbound, 200 outbound. The inbound do not make as much money for us as the outbound, so I do care a bit more about the outbounds. That is something to keep in mind. Now, what I've generally seen is that it's almost a 3-to-1 ratio is what you're wanting here as far as your staff, and I'll show you how that works here in a moment. Tip of the day. Hi, this is Jill. Just wanted to give you the tip of the day. Make room for transportations from the start. You will appreciate it later on. I do agree with you on that, so let's go ahead and start with that right away. So, we don't have flow tubes unlocked. This would be really nice to have, but we don't have the money for it anyways. Then we have teleporters, which I don't think I even ever got in my building when I was playing this game for some time. We will start with an elevator though. but we can't place it right now because we don't have something on a second floor. Alright, so let's go ahead and build some buildings here to start with. Now we do need the operations building in order to actually get staff in, but the thing is I want to have where the staff will actually um, stay on the premises. So they have a toilet here. The other thing I would like them to have right away would be a food area. And if you notice, I'm leaving a space on either side here because I want to put the elevators in right there. So let's go ahead and then put in our operations center right there. We'll put this as the weapons one. We'll select that client. Now let's go ahead and get the elevator. Perfect. Alright, that sounds really annoying. We'll just move away from it so that way we don't hear it. Alright. We're going to put in 3 of the IB agents, the inbound agents, and we're going to put in 1 OB agent for the outbound. We have this area over here as well, but really I would like to keep, actually, you know what, I think I'd rather put that air facility over here, now that I think about it. So we'll put in our operations facility right here for weapons, and we will also go ahead and hire the same staff again. Now this is probably not going to be sufficient in order to cover the actual needs of this company, but it is a starting point. Here, once we're able to, we will put in a services building. This is going to allow us the janitors and the IT staff so that they can go ahead and service things. Then we'll have office staff, which will be in a different location. Office staff are going to be account managers, project managers, HR manager. They're going to do different things, but we won't get them for some time. Then we already have the food and the sanitation. We will need recreation at a point in time, but I'm not going to worry about that anytime soon. Really, the next thing I do want is that service center. So let's go ahead and start the day then officially. Alright, so people are going to leave and then they'll come back. You have an achievement. I need to pee installed sanitary facilities. You have been awarded $750. Perfect. And I was awarded money for the putting in the food kiosk as well. And I was awarded money for building 5 buildings. Perfect. So we've got some decent money already into the facility. We can now put in this services center here. And first thing we're going to do here, let's see. I want to go ahead and get staff, service staff. There we go. Oh, they're locked right now. Can't get them in yet, but that's alright. We'll deal with them soon enough. Next thing I want is to put in another elevator. Well, not right away, but at a point I'm going to put in our elevator over here just to make this flow a bit faster. So up here we can go ahead and see that our numbers are ticking down for the day as to what is going through, which is a good thing for us. And the next thing we will do probably is build another operation center here when we hit 2,500 so that we can put it right here on floor 3 and go ahead and get even more staff in. Right now it's my outbound agents that are not here, which is annoying me. So really on the early stages, not much is going on. Nothing's breaking down as of right now, which will happen later on, just to let you know. And so it's fairly straightforward. As I said, the only thing I sort of want that I don't have yet is I do want to put a janitor in here So that way he'll be able to clean up this place at night. Alright, that person's going to leave. They're going to take the elevator down and go ahead and go eat. That person also wants to go eat. Perfect. They can switch off with that person, and they'll go eat. Here comes our first outbound agent. You want an achievement. Take 100 inbound calls in a day. You have been awarded $500. Perfect. So let's go ahead and pause real fast because I don't want to be wasting time here. Let's go ahead and put in another operations facility right there. Select the client. And now we'll continue. And as soon as we can, see how much operations staff are going to cost. $300. So I sort of know where I have to get to in order to hire the next person. Now again, the outbound seems like it's not doing as well, but that's because we finally had this outbound person show up. He wasn't there when he should have been. Sorry, I can't help. Sorry, I can't help. Alright. He's not enjoying his job too much, but you know what? He'll live. Here comes our other outbound agent, so that's going to help us as well. And for now, I'm going to hire more outbound agents here. I will want to hire a back office person once we start getting back office stuff in. But for right now, we don't have that, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, we can hire a inbound agent. We'll get that person working right away. And basically, this is the way this will go. They'll work an 8-hour shift here during the day. Later on, if I remember correctly, I can adjust shifts, so that way I'll have people working both day and night, which will be a good thing. And what I also want to do is over here, I'm going to end up putting in these flow tubes when I can, which will be much more efficient than the elevators and allow people to go up and down much faster, so that way the building will flow better. Alright, let's go ahead and speed it up slightly. Got another staff member in there, so we are getting through those calls much more quickly here. Hey, alright, we've hired 10 employees, so we got another $500, which guess what we're going to do with that money? We're going to hire another person right there. Perfect. We're getting toward the end of our first day here, so I'm not really going to worry about hiring another person right now. As I said, I'll probably be getting a back office person there. We're not going to meet our goals, especially the first few days here. You just don't meet the goals. It just doesn't happen. So you've got to be patient with it. But as you can see, we're starting to get a mess already here. I do really need a janitor. So hopefully they will let me know that I can have a janitor here in a few minutes. What I sort of find is I want a janitor for every 3 offices. So right now I have 3 offices, I'll only hire 1. As soon as I get another office over here, then I'm going to need to hire another janitor as well. Just sort of works with the workflow. Same thing with the IT guys. I usually put my janitors on these interior desks here because the only time they're at the desk is just to clock in. The IT guys will go out to fix computers, and you'll see in the upcoming episodes how exactly they fix a computer. Alright, so we've actually done pretty well here for the day. Oh, No, actually, I don't want that person. If anything, I want to save the money so I can get the janitor. Because I want to save that desk for back office staff. But I don't need him right now, so there's no point in spending the money on him right now. Let's go ahead and speed it up a bit. People are starting to go home. Perfect. This guy's working late, which, hey, I don't mind that. He showed up late, so good thing that he works late. Unfortunately, I do not seem to be able to get a janitor yet, which I really would like to have a janitor. But alright, we'll get a janitor this next time here. So for now, we're just going to end the day here. Let's go ahead and get up to midnight when they should show us our report. Alright, so here's our daily statistics. We have this big expense here, but that's because of the fact that we built all the buildings. So that one, I'm not really worried about at all. There's a reason for that expense. The operational staff also, it's hiring the staff. So that one doesn't bother me. Salaries is going to come out every day, but revenue greatly outweighs that. So I'm not worried about those numbers either. Objectives wise, we actually did pretty well here. We actually did not get penalized enough here. We actually got the bonus on the inbound, and we did get penalized on the outbound. So we're actually somewhat in the range of where we want to be. Now the workload for the next day is going to be 63 back office items. So I will need a back office associate. And then over here, I'm probably going to put in another outbound call person along with the 3 that I am going to get in. So that way I'll continue to try to balance this as best I can. Remember, the whole goal is you want to have the staff balanced so that they're taking care of all the calls. Because if we lose a bunch of them, we're not making that money off of them then. So I do need a few more outbound call people, and I'll balance it accordingly. But I do want to get that back office person in. For one, because of the fact, one reason I've decided to play this game again is I'm missing one specific achievement for the game, and that's answering 1,500 back office items. I have everything else in the game, so in order to completely complete the achievement list, I need that one. So I really am caring about the back office items one. But with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode with this first day here. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and please hold